memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Here's Ncaa to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Ncaa from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Takes a handoff. It's Fletcher. Makes it past the marker. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Here's Ncaa to throw. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender
Ncaa from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Throwing Manning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Could be an alley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Brown. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Ncaa. With the catch, it's Brown. Turning it on!
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
To the air on first down. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Yo. R1, L1. Are you serious?
Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the USC Trojans. Free State of State College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks free, and he continues to fight for yards. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. With the catch, it's Bowman. Oh, he got loose. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and he'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. The run inside. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And this defense has to be ready for this. The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Time to take a shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, you can tell this defense is locked in early in this one. On the first drive of the game on 3rd down, they're expecting pass. They had multiple players in the back end defensively with their eyes on the quarterback, able to jump the route, pick it off, take it back for a touchdown, and they've already seized a ton of momentum.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. Fighting off the defender. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Running inside. It's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
To the air on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
And he finds his guy again on the outside. I tell you what, man, that's the matchup down here in this part of the field. You find your guy that you trust, and you get him the football. He does the rest. I tell you what, I thought he was going to score for a second and get in, but now set up with this offense, 1st and goal in a great situation.
A 1st down run in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Trojans. Into the end zone for 6.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Arch Madness. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their...
Y'all some whole ass niggas.
He's out, that ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action, here's Manning. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. try to move the sticks with Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's Manning to throw.
You talk about frustrating for a defense. You think you got them stuck. You got them backed up, 3rd and long, and they run the ball for a first down. Oh, it makes you so mad.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
To throw, it's Manning. Moving out to the right. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Manning on play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Offense changing the play. Here's Arts to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Got it. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he tacks on the extra point. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
They punted away on 4th down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Arch is going to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's taking the shot. Goes high to pull it in. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Manning finds his man. It's Brown. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Here's the pressure. Got the 1st down himself. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here comes the Texas offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with anchors.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw.
Throws toward the end zone. Got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Bro, I need some comp. I'm blowing out too many people, bro.
On that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long
I'm blowing out too many people. I just 21-0 both kids in the first quarter.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he... And now the ball is knocked free. And they put it on the deck, but he gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
To the air, it's Mayava. Under fire. Breaks loose. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big... Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's going to take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Carr on play action. Going for the big play. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Carr. Pocket breaking down. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got him downfield. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Trying to run, it's Williams.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking for a man, it's Carr. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To throw, Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Coleman open on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws it deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Manning with a play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Rushes on him. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They've gotten this thing up and running fast. Back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Manning. Zings it complete to the right. Makes a grab and room to run. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. He'll let it go to the left. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's Carr to throw. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to throw it again. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Arch Madness. He's going for it all. Leap and grab for a big gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle was finally made. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fires left. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Carr. Oh, he wants it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Snags it and he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Arch to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
This offense can get a lot of yards, but it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Longhorn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 15, looking for a crip. And he loses the football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over, jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now here's Carr. He's got an open man. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You spread them out, and you go sideline to sideline, and you got 5 wide receivers. You took extra blockers, and you took them out wide. So quarterbacks have to read the defense really quickly, get rid of the football, and the defense did a good job applying pressure and speeding that process up.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on third down in your end of the field, you better be right.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. C.J. Carr firing again. He's going for the big play. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
I'm playing the best person I've ever played on this game so far, bro. Without a doubt. 28-28 going into halftime. It's a goon off.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away.
It's goon off.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. They'll run it to the right side. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Davison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our
guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Moore. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Pressure coming. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Hart's going to spin it again. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And the offense stays aggressive. They're trying to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Going long. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
He wants to change this route. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They go play action with Manning. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride. Turns on.
Hey, if you new to the stream, man, drop a sub, man. Drop a sub,
We
man.
have the first score of the game.
If you're new to the stream, drop a sub. Drop a sub, man. Drop a sub. It would be greatly appreciated, man.
This offense prides itself
Road to
on
college
going
football right now,
after you,
man.
and they did with that long touchdown
My
pass to
record
finish
is
off a
2024.
two-play
I'm like 20,000 global. If y'all want to keep up with the journey, man, y'all go ahead and tap in,
From
subscribe,
inside
man.
the 15, chance for
Fall
a
with
good
your boy,
return.
fall with your boy, fall with
He
your boy.
was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He's in open space downfield. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quarterback making adjustments. Arch is going to throw for it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Off to the races to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry-up. Right on the money. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dante Moore. throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Moore to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
Yeah, so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Here's Moore to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for.
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Indiana Hoosiers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Hoosiers will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To the air, it's Manning. Looking deep on the very first play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game.
All week, this defense knew that the quarterback was going to be aggressive, throwing the ball down the field, and they were ready for it on the first snap. Step in front, pick it off. Now they've got the momentum going the other direction.
Will hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on.
Yo, y'all new to the stream, man. Drop a sub, man. It'd be great. We appreciate it, man. We here grinding Ncaa right now, man. Y'all fuck with the content, man. Y'all see my record, man. Y'all messing with me, man. Go ahead, drop a sub, man. Let me know who in the chat, man. Who in the chat? Where y'all from? Where y'all from?
It's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Here comes the pressure. Tackle is made, but the ball was spotted at the 4.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They go to the air to reach the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the
touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Simon. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. A tremendous one-handed grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. They get the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'm over here playing the game, Ncaa. I got locked in, Ncaa. I got locked in, Ncaa. I'm over here playing the guessing game. We got 8 people in here. Y'all not talking to like say something. Like, come fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy. Like, come fuck with your boy, man. Say something, man. Call me trash or something, man. Turn me up or something, man.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Play here in the quarter. Now with 1 second left on the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So likely the final play of this first quarter coming up here. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period.
Hey, man. Y'all want to learn how to lock up like this, bro? Tap in, bro. Oh, no. Tap in, bro.
Now the Longhorns will use the
I could really teach y'all how to sit like this, bro. If y'all really want to get at it, bro.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left
He
side.
got beat off the line, bro. He got beat off the line by. I can't say it.
Touchdown, Indiana. No chance to catch him there. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly, this offense out near midfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Hoover. It's a quick grab. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bond. Open field ahead. Breaking free. End zone ahead. He goes out of bounds, though spot him short of the 35. And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Comes up with the catch. The tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Trying to find some room. It's Richard. And an open clean toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The back's got it. Breaking tackles and going. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Well, Chris, that is a massive opportunity missed from this defense. This series gets all the way down inside the red zone, and now they're throwing the ball into the end zone, and they've got a chance to pick that one off. You've got to secure the ball. Oh, man. As my guys always say, this is why he plays defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
You talk about running into halftime with all the momentum, an extra point away from tying this one up. This is a brand new ball game now. 0-0 essentially heading into the 3rd quarter.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To throw, it's Hoover. Catch made by the tight end. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back.
Like y'all see, I'm getting his own
There is
over. That's
nowhere
supposed to be a
go in the
pick
middle of this
6 to the
field right
crib
now. They're
shot,
doing a
bro.
great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Runs through the defender. Past the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side.
Are we seeing these innovations right here?
And that will give them the lead now.
Stumbled backwards.
The offensive line did a great job. The timing of the play call
He
is perfect.
stumbled
You get that defense
backwards,
upfield, and then the execution from the quarterback and running back. Good timing, and then you've got him in space on the outside. That is a great play for a touchdown. I tell you what, that is a quarterback's best friend. Short completion, taking the distance, you bet. Shows up on the stat sheet.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Kickoff team out there to kick it away.
It's
And
2
that
o'clock
ball
in the morning,
bounced
bro.
out
It's
of the
no
back
way
of
this
the end
is
zone. The
going
offense will
right
start at the 25.
now. Like, nobody cares, bro. I'm sitting
Okay,
here.
the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On the run, it's smothered.
Then I don't even know if
That's
this
a
kid's
nice
in
tackle
here
there
or
by
not.
the
Like, I
senior.
can't even
Longhorns will hustle to the line
do
to
my
run the
face
hurry-up
for it
offense.
because
Well, this is
I
exactly
got
what
10
you need to
people
do on
watching.
first down is
They
continue to
might
stay on
nobody.
schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations.
like,
The run game is doing a
are
good
they in
job,
his
and you
play
got to give the
time
credit
and
to
I'm
the
about to run?
offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, as you know, I'm such a huge fan, as most people are. These second and short situations, taking a shot down the field, because you feel like 2 more downs, you're going to get this 1 yard and move the chains. Why not take an aggressive stance and force this defense to really protect the entirety of the field? Plus, it does another thing. Now these secondary players, in particular these safeties, they're going to have that in the back of their mind, and they're going to get themselves out of that run box a little bit more. It might make it easier to run the football in the future here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle
It's
short
4th
of
and
the first
1,
down.
like,
He's getting 4th and 1.
is that what we're doing here?
Yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll be ruled down there, but
Like,
4th down
Madden, are we
completion.
serious? But like, it's not Madden, bro. I know,
This
bro.
is so deflating for this
It
defense.
feels like I'm
As
playing
it downs,
Madden
they
because
get to 4th and the ball is completed
what
short
is
of the
this
line to
thing
gain, and yet
bro?
they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch.
It's not who I
Touchdown,
want to go to,
Texas.
but I'm thinking, bro. Holy.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Hey, Brody, if you're in the stream watching, bro, what's your favorite color?
The BAT is
Blue. Fuck, nigga. I'm finna get a
After
fumble this
return,
drive.
Corral.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm finna get a fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Hoover. Here comes the rush. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a frustrating drive. You can go down in a tie ball game. All you need is a field goal to basically win the game.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chat, like, what am I playing against right now, chat? You think I was gonna catch that? No, give me the ball right here.
It usually comes down to execution, and right there, defense is executing, offense is not, unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
The pass rush gets home. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break it.
Why can't I change my play at the line? I don't know, chat. Like, everything is against me.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I'm like, what am I playing against right now, bro?
Team is out there to boot it away.
Hey, y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Gonna be doing this a lot. Making sure y'all get some good content in, man. Making sure y'all vote with the kids.
comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Back to throw. It's Hoover. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Looking for a late deep shot. Pass is incomplete, but...
Do y'all see me swatting the ball and not get a PI for this shit, bro? Are y'all fucking kidding me?
That penalty, of course.
This game is so unreliable right now.
Down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. He stopped.
Bro, please tell me who this kid is right here, bro.
Closer to midfield. And the quarterback features the wide receivers.
I promise you I never heard of this kid,
For
bro.
this offense today. Joe
I
King make a
actually
play
never heard
and
of
make
this
up this
kid.
deficit.
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Chris, that is amazing coordination and concentration.
Chad, I win this game. There's no more games, Chad. Let's go to bed, bro.
I will tell you, though, as a quarterback, I always think to myself, like, he's making that catch because my throw probably wasn't that accurate.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Richard. The Hoosiers moving quickly down the field here.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the 1st down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion. And
Football's loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Game.
Not much on the return.
Game time.
Rises up with an important takeaway.
this was a concern for this offense the entire
Game
week.
time.
This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defense.
Thank you. Get him out of here, Chad. He was not good. This game was bailing him out. How do you stumble back 10 yards and then run a 30-yard touchdown, bro? Like, come on, bro. Kid was not good, and they just made me go through all that, bro. They just made me go through all that, bro. The first game. Chad, do y'all see me want to win the chip tonight? Or can I get off chat? One person in the chat. Like, bro, I do not have the patience for this right now, bro. Like, I'd rather get on tomorrow and be fresh and win 2 games in a row. But as y'all can see, I'm 24-4, bro. Like, I had 3 balls last game that should have been picked off, bro. Like, look at these gooners, man. I'm playing catch up to these gooners. I got an 86 win percentage, bro. At 86 win percentage. I've only given up 298. I'll be scoring them up. I'll be passing them up for 2. Season 2 is already out. This is my first season, y'all. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Your ass won't play me, nigga. The fuck? Yeah, I'm about to open these packs and get off, bro. Hey, if y'all wanna blame somebody, blame Ezzy 2 times. He just won this shit for y'all, bro. These little petty ass coins, bro. No, I need this. I need that playbook. That's the best playbook in the game right now. No cap. Oh, I gotta do the challenges. Why it's not that many? Like, do y'all see this? I can't do nothing right now. Chat, I don't even want to play Ultimate Team yet because I know I'm gonna get pissed off. Like, I know I'm gonna get pissed off, bro. My quarterback gotta be at least the 88, or 89, or 90 if y'all want to see me play this game. But play this move. I'm still playing play now so I can get all the abilities and shit and cards and shit. So trust me, I got a strategy to the madness. Y'all gonna see some. Y'all gonna see real soon. check the store chat. NCAA and Madden, they always be tweaking on the store. So you always gotta check it just in case, man. I know I'm gonna make these coins back, so I'm gonna try my luck. Ooh, look at that, man. Look at that, man. I know he sell too. I can't even auction him. Oh, go ahead. Already started, my boy. Come on, give me 80, give me 80. Yeah, it's better than nothing, bro. Alright, y'all boys. Hey, make sure y'all sub up, man. I know that's little. Ooh, I can't say what I want to say on stream, but that's that little. It rhymes with beggar. Alright, y'all. Oh, hold on. What's that Phenoms pack? Alright, y'all chat. I'm gonna follow with y'all. Hey, a real nigga be streaming again soon, man. Y'all tap in.